What's up? Um, just want to come through and just say a couple things. So I started watching some of that Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff, and I just wanted to comment on it. Amber Heard is basically like if you're like MGTOW or Red Pill, Amber Heard is like basically what we're avoiding. You know, as men, she's a perfect example of what we're avoiding. And I was looking at some of the videos on that stuff, and she's a like a liar, a manipulator, a drama queen, a whore. Um, what else? Just, just she's just basically every negative thing. Um, it seems like that modern women are today. So she's just a great example of what we're avoiding. I guess if if you ever found yourself in a conversation where you wanted to explain your stance on relationships today, you could always point to somebody like Amber Heard. But I just want to point out that like as crazy as Amber Heard looks and as crazy as she is, that's not really. Some people might say that that's rare, but I don't. It's really not. It's not nearly as rare as what people might think. Like that's a very common thing with women today for them to just be completely insane and completely horrendous. And the Bible says that women are supposed to be like a man's helper, but in most cases today, I feel that they're a hindrance. And there's multiple reasons for that. Um, I just think that, long story short, let's just say women are damaged today. Also, they have a lot of false notions due to like feminism and things like that. And so Amber Heard is just like she's just an example. It's not like she's not like an outlier or like a it's not like a rarity. I mean, you see this type of stuff all the time with women these days. Like this is how many of them are. They're like very just awful in every way. I mean, the projection, the gaslighting. She was even physically abusive, and and also the thing where she literally planned out from the beginning how she can get all of his money and get all of his assets and just live carefree after ruining his reputation and becoming like this professional victim herself. Like, but this is we see this stuff all the time. This is not like it's not like a rarity. This is what we are seeing women do. This is the behavior that they're displaying these days, and why we are getting away from them. So I don't know. I just wanted to touch on that and just say like if you ever just wanted a red pill, all you have to do is like Google Amber Heard, and that'll that's a red pill for you right there. Um, but that's really all I wanted to say. It's just like I was watching some of that stuff on her and Johnny Depp and everything, and I was just sitting there having flashbacks the whole time. I'm just sitting there having flashbacks, like all this horrible stuff she's doing. I mean, and then just the fact that she was everything that she was doing is what she was saying he was doing, and that was a horrible thing that I had to experience. Because when you don't know, I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. And I remember being in that situation and just being like, wait a minute, why do you say I'm like this? Like, I don't understand. And I would be trying to explain it or understand where she was coming from until I realized, like, you just say things that don't make sense. You are just plain irrational. That there's no purpose to me trying to understand you, or you're just irrational, period. Like, you think life is a game and you just say things regardless of if they are true or not. And so, anyway, I just think that just looking at that Amber Heard stuff, it just gave me so many flashbacks, and just it just really reminded me of what we're getting away from. The modern woman, the modern woman is an awful, awful, awful thing, and I truly believe that we're better off alone. Um, and I don't think every woman is horrible, but I think definitely most are. Definitely most, without question, most. I mean, there's very few good women, if you ask me. The people that are happiest with women are the people who just use them. They just use them for what they're good for and just go back about their business. But if you're trying to love one of these women, you're trying to be in a relationship, a long term committed relationship with one of these women and raise kids with them, chances are you're gonna see uh, she's gonna bring some pain into your life. And I truly, truly believe that we're better off alone. Sometimes, like on a day to day basis, I'm just living my life, doing the things that I do, and I have contentment. And I'm not, I still to this day am thankful that I'm not being lied to or manipulated or emotionally abused or uh, being played with or just being cheated on, or like on a day-to-day basis. It's like I have this great carefreeness that I didn't have when I was on the plantation. You know what I mean? Like, truly, truly, my life, if we were to do, seriously, and this is no joke, this is not a joke whatsoever, if we were to do a before and after of my life, like before and I'm in like my last relationship, and after where I just said I'm done with it, it's totally night and day. Like, I was so dejected and so stressed. I remember one day, and this is not even a joke. This is for real. Like, um, I hadn't seen my nephew for a while. Um, this was like after I had been in that relationship. Um, and so he was how old was he back then? He had to have been like, I don't know. He was just like a little kid. I don't know how old he was, but he might have been like 8 or something. I don't know. But he was like, hey, Uncle Bonkers, because that's my name to them, Uncle Bonkers. He's like, hey, Uncle Bonkers. He was like, you look much older and much fatter. And the only thing I could think of really was I'm in this horrible relationship. You know what I mean? That from the time he had last saw me to the time he had saw me that day, that was the main difference. I was in that horrendous relationship trying to make it work and just hitting brick walls because and wondering why can't this work? It's because she keeps destroying it. That's why it doesn't work, you know. And I just feel like it took a toll on me. You know what I mean? And when I was in it, I couldn't really tell. But when he said that, it was just kind of like, man, like the amount of stress and the amount of weight, they're like dead weight. These modern women, they're like dead weight in your life. They're horrible, man. And so I just truly think we're better off, and like financially, I've been so much better off. Like since I've let that stuff go, like I've been way better off since I've let that stuff go financially, and I'm thankful to the Lord for that. Like very thankful. Like like stuff I used to never do. Like I've been like making like double payments on my car. I've been getting things that I want to get. Like I just matter of fact, I just bought this like yesterday. It's a laptop. It's an HP. It is really cool. It the keys are backlit, so when you turn it on, you can turn it. You know, you can light up the keys. You can flip it and use it like a tablet. You know what I mean? Um, the audio is amazing. I was very pleased with the audio. Um, it's just a great computer, which I would highly recommend. It's called the X360. So that's just one example. I bought that yesterday. When I was in that horrible relationship I was in, bro, it was like I couldn't rub two quarters together, man. It's just like you're always. It's like I was on the plantation, man. I was out there. I was. Oh man, it was just horrible, man. I'm not joking or exaggerating. My life has just gotten exponentially better since I stopped dealing with the modern woman. And I would still deal with women and everything. I would still, but she would just have to be like, she would have to. It would have to feel like she just stepped out of a time machine. Like she'd have to be like, oh man, this chick came straight out the '50s. Like that's how it would have to be for me to deal with her at this point. Like I just these women today are horrendous, man. They're horrendous. I mean, even the thing with Will and Jada, like this is the modern woman. This is who they are. They will break you down to tears. They they're not. The Bible says women are supposed to be a help. They're supposed to be a man's helper, but they are a hindrance today. And I don't even think, bro. There is so few good women, bro. So few. I've heard men. I'm gonna try not to go off on a crazy tangent. So let me just. I'm gonna just say this and I'll go. This whole thing with Will and Jada, bro. If a woman is out there bringing you this type of shame, what is the purpose of you being with her, man? These modern women are horrendous. All you want is to love the woman and for her to love you. Simple. You just want simple moments. But they do so much crap. They pull so many. It's just, they're so horrible that you're literally just better off alone. And you can just have moments by yourself. Just small moments. You know what I mean? Or you can just do stuff for people who actually appreciate it. Go to a homeless shelter, help out there. Um, just do something for somebody who will actually appreciate it. Because these women aren't gonna appreciate nothing you do. They actually punish you for doing things for them. Like that's like with that Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff. I was looking at it. There was one time in the deposition or whatever. There was one part in it where it was saying that in the document it was saying that Johnny had um, planned a birthday party for her, and he ended up being late because he had to do a business deal. But he had planned it. Everybody was there. He just wasn't there at the exact time. So when everything was over and everybody had left, Amber Heard punched him in the face. And this is what I'm saying. Like, these women today, they will punish you for doing something good. Or if you do something good and they find the one tiny small thing that you didn't do right in their mind and in their eyes, and then they just blow that up completely. I mean, and this is not me bashing women. This is just facts. This is what they do. So I don't know, man. I just wanted to say some of this stuff. Like, bro, these women today are horrendous, horrible, and I'm not even trying to say it in a mean spirited way. I'm just saying, like, objectively, 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 Will Smith's wife is banging another guy, and then talking about it on the internet. And I guess they have open relationship and all that, you know, but still, like, it's still a representation of what the modern woman is and how detached they are from you and how they just do whatever they want to do and how they manipulate you. Because I really think she manipulated the situation probably from the beginning. She probably was like, she probably wanted to be with that guy and wanted to do it guilt free. So she caused a bunch of chaos in their relationship to where Will said, "You do you and I do me." So then she goes and does her, and that's how they are. They'll plan it way before you even see any of it manifest. They planned it out, and I don't know, man. I just think in very many cases we're just better off without them. Um, and if you find a good girl, cool, man. That's what's up. It's just like I said, for me, she'll have to look a lot different from these girls that we see out here, man. Uh, they're horrible. They dishonor you. Um, they're just. I mean, I could just go down a list of like horrible things. Anyway, I could keep going. Trust me, I could just go on and on and on. But let me just get out of here. I just wanted to like speak on some of this stuff. Um, and you guys, just have a good day. All right, peace.